All right. So Energic is an international business. This wonderful technology companies called Energic started business operation in 1974. Okay, in 1974, Energic came into existence by producing a wonderful technology called Kangen machine. And Kangen machine came into existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. You must have been seeing a lot of spring water from the top of the rock that hit the down of the rock. So this water actually heal human body, because that is the original water. Most water that we consume, you're going to see a lot of things that we consume even before now. So Kangen machine, actually, it should be a thing that every homes, not just in Nigeria, but entire Africa need to have in order to reduce the death rates, in order to reach the sick people. All right. So let's see what we can get by partnering with Energic International. Okay. Like I said, it's been on since 1974. This year make it 50 years of existence of Energic International. With Energic partnering, you can actually realize your dreams. You can actually transform your life, okay? And Energic actually, through this word, through health to the world, that is what Energic stands for. Energic presents true health to the world. Because by adopting ionized machine in Japan, it actually reflects in their population. They have over 28% of Japan population live above 100 years. Go and Google it. Now, this is a fact. So by bringing in this same wonderful technology and introduce your friends, your loved ones, your neighbors, your church member, you're actually doing them a lot of good. So what we are doing every Sunday is to help humanity to live better than what they live. Because with the kind of systems, the world system that we live in all chemicals-based life, even the water you drink, the food, everything is chemical. You can see the way they are promoting, GMO. GMO is becoming so popular. They want to use it against Africa. So please, this is the reason why you need to take, cognizance about your health. What goes into your body is very, very important. So water is one of the good elements that you can use to maintain good health. So Energic presents 3 basic things in order for you to achieve good health. Okay. First one is your physical health. Okay, these basic elements actually makes you to live a good life. So the first one is your health. Okay, achieve great health with revolutionary proved product. Okay, number 2, your financial freedom. You need to live in this health to enjoy the fullness of this life through having excess cash. Okay, excess money. By partnering with Energic, these 2 will definitely come into pass in your life. Thirdly, peace of mind. All right, peace of mind comes in if this one of these 2 is lacking. If you are not having good income, you are not having excess cash, you are not having good health, there's no how you can have good health. Peace of mind. If one of the elements is lacking, then peace of mind will be far away. So by partnering with Energic, owning a Kangen machine, through that Kangen machine you owned, you and a member of your family is going to enjoy good health. Then secondly, by owning that machine, you already partner with Energic. So your business account, your account that you own with Energic, you can monetize it. You can talk to people about what you are enjoying. Okay, by sharing with people, your neighbors, your friends, your church members about the Kangen machine, Kangen water that you are enjoying by your family, then you can enjoy what we call financial freedom. Cash will begin to flow into you. So by doing so, then you can enjoy peace of mind. You might actually tell me that you have something that you are doing before now. Yes, it is possible. So you can put this as a part-time basis. Okay, you can put on a part-time basis. Okay, then later, you can now decide what happened next. So let's continue and see how this can be actualized by partnering with Energic International. Like I said, Energy produced a fantastic technology called Kangen machine, okay, which celebrate 50 years this 2024. And in 1994, when the first one was produced, which is a bigger version, was actually produced for hospitals to use. It was only hospitals that used Kangen machine in Japan until 1994. Okay, 1994 make 20 years when the hospital have been using the Kangen machine. All right, in 1994, they now produced domestic model unit level look SD501. What you are seeing on the screen was produced in 1994. So this year made it 30 years that homes have been using Kangen machine. And that is why it actually reflects in the lifestyle in Japan. Until 2003, before distribution entered New York, from New York, they were able to spread to so many countries. But to the glory of God, we have access to it last year, May. But I got information 2022 around August. So we started, campaign about it. And last year, the company granted us office. Okay, so in Nigeria, we are celebrating 1 year, or in Africa, we are celebrating 1 year of energy establishment. All right, so we are still new in the market. So that is why you need to be, you need to be proactive. You need to be, take a very positive step to talk to as many people as possible. And you're going to see the benefit of what you are going to get by sharing this wonderful technology with people. You know, one thing I actually enjoy in this business is not just the money alone, but you see the peace of mind, or what people begin to appreciate you after buying the machine through you, because of their health of the family begin to improve. Okay, that alone, it gives peace of mind. All right, so Kangen machine, you can see on the board that it produces 5 different types of water, meaning it's not just going to give you water to drink. Okay, it's not just giving you water to drink. From the one you drink has range of pH of 8.5, that is the minimum, 9.0, then 9.5. So you can actually change the pH setting through a click. And you know, we need alkaline-rich water because most of the food that we consume is actually acid-based food. And that is the reason why you need your water to be alkaline on 24/7, okay, in order to balance your body acid and alkaline tissue. All right, you need your water to be alkaline because most of our food we consume are not fruits, are not vegetables. We don't consume more of vegetables that contain alkaline. So when you have it in your water, then it helps your body. And again, human body is about 70% of water. So, and most water we are consuming is not microcluster capability. It's not getting access, it's not hydrating. So all this is actually rich in Kangen water. So the next water is clean water for medication. You don't use it to take, you don't use Kangen water to take your medication. So neutral water is a click of a button on the machine, then you can get clean water from the machine. And also for babies, newborn babies are 100% alkaline body, so you don't give them Kangen water to drink, okay? Until the child begin to eat a normal food, maybe from 9 months, 1 year, thereabout, then you step them up to begin to drink Kangen water. But as at the time, they are still on exclusive breastfeeding or whatever, which doctors say they shouldn't give them water. But I tell you, the reason why doctor is saying that is because most water in the environment is actually chemical-based water, which is acid, is actually affect those babies. So that's why they said do exclusive breastfeeding. But having Kangen machine in your home, you can press the neutral button and feed that babies a teaspoon of the water, because when we're small, our mother feed off water. But in our lifestyle today now, because we live in a high chemicals, high toxic environment, water is to be exclusive. To be excluding from babies. But with Kangen machine in your home, you can actually give your babies clean water. The next water is for your skin, which is beauty water. Beauty water is another button that you can use to click on the machine to get beauty water to bathe. This is not water to drink, but water to bathe. Then the next water is strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. This particular water is not, recommended for drink. All right. It is only doctors in US, after the Kangen entered US in 2003, a lot of doctors begin to write books and they discover that this can help, especially people with cancer. 11.5 help them to have faster recovery. And that has actually been replicated in Nigeria. We have used it in so many people that have cancer. Okay, on that note, every other person should remain on 9.5. All right, should remain on 9.5 or 8.5. They are about any of the three. All right, so only cancer patient, you can give a little drink of 11.5. So the last water, which is strong acid water, 2.5. This one is a sanitizer water to destroy germs in our environment, even in the pets, even in the plants. Okay, to use as an hand sanitizer, disinfect your mouth, get rid of bad breath, all those stuffs. 2.5 is really fantastic. For healing wounds, 2.5 is fantastic. So the machine you are seeing here is a medical device with all this that I've explained. So to get to know more about Kangen machine, I have a video that is a small demo by the company for you to watch. So let's stay tuned as we watch this video.
So you've always been told that you need to drink 8 glasses of water per day, but do you really know why? Our bodies are made up of over 75% water. Every cell, tissue, organ in your body needs water to survive, but not all water is created equal. Tap water is full of contaminants and added chemicals that are harmful to our bodies. While bottled water might seem like the better option, the production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals leached from the plastic containers. Also, this water is acidic and affects your body's pH and antioxidant balance. To top it all off, when it's not recycled, these bottles end up in our community's landfills, rivers, destroying our local ecosystem. So what can you do? What if you knew of one product that not only will give you clean, refreshing, yummy drinking water, it will help you replace harmful household chemicals and help you go green in your entire home? Want to learn more? Here's how. This is your new SC501, Enagic's flagship model that will filter your tap water through electrolysis to produce super hydrating alkaline antioxidant water. This portable system connects to your faucet and is capable of producing 7 different types of waters. First, the water travels through your double carbon antibacterial filter to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with clean, incredibly delicious drinking water. Next, the water passes over 7 electrically charged platinum-dipped titanium plates, producing Kangen and acidic waters. It's alkaline and full of antioxidants and able to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. So how can a water be antioxidizing? Well, an antioxidant is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. Enagic's industry-leading Japanese technology uses electricity to separate the molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and the aging process in your body. This is an ORP meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidation. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory a liquid is. We'll go to Propel. This is actually the same as vitamin water, Gatorade, Powerade, any sports drink. About 400s. Going up and down there. We got Sprite. We all kind of know that soda's bad for us. Diet sodas, by the way, and dark colored sodas are in the 500s. But Sprite is right around 436. And we got Kangen. And it's been sitting out a while, so that's pretty good for sitting out. That's negative 483. Right out of the tap, I get negative 800 sometimes. Everything we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% water, the best way to do this is by drinking water with a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline minerals. These are just pH drops like you would test your pool or anything you're wanting to test the pH of a liquid. If you look at the pH chart, it's about a 4, and then typically pop and sports drinks are right in between a 3 and a 4 pH. When you got your Kangen, this is actually the 9.5 water, but the machine can make 8.5, 9, or 9.5. so that you don't detox too quickly. A fun little trick I want to show you guys is I pulled the Kangen water here. Let's say you've been drinking bottled water for a long time and you're like, okay, well, how long could it take for the water to kind of help my body? Well, I drink Kangen, drinking the Kangen water. But you guys, sports drinks and sodas are so acidic. It actually takes 32 glasses of Kangen water just to neutralize one soda. Check this out. Take the soda, take the Kangen. One sip. Your SC501 is able to provide water that can deeply penetrate your cells and aid in the removal of toxic acidic waste in your body, also absorbing nutrients and providing better hydration. Let's see this in action. This is my absolute favorite. So you see this Lipton green tea bag? We want this to represent your body. Now, this is not some major scientific experiment. It's just a cool idea so you can see the better hydration and detoxification. So we'll put the tea bag in there. I want you to pretend like you're drinking Dasani all day and you're trying to get yourself hydrated. This is really important for athletes. It's really important for dealing with brain fog. And of course, with the detoxification, it's really important for losing weight and for feeling better because toxins, we'll even get a little help there. Toxins sit in our cells, and if you can't get them out with your water. What did my skeptical husband say? He said, well, that's not fair. The tea bag was already wet, right? But isn't that cool? That's showing you the superior hydration, better detoxification of your cells. But just so you know that we weren't, cheating, and it wasn't because the tea bag was already wet. We'll go back to the Dasani. You know how when you feel really bloated or your stomach feels really full and sloshy with bottled water or tap water, you're drinking a lot of water? It's because it's sitting in your stomach and not actually absorbing into the intestines. To give you a little dose of science, the Kangen water, between the good alkaline minerals and the antioxidant, it can open your pyloric valve and go straight into the intestines. We actually have the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He created the polyposcopy and helped create the colonoscopy. And this is why he recommends Kangen water as the main beverage to drink, because the Kangen water absorbs the tea better. That's showing you how you can absorb your nutrients better and how you can get waste and toxins out of your cells better. It's a pretty cool representation. That's not all that this device can do. Your SC501 has other machine settings that make special waters that can help you go green and chemical free in your home. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7 that's great for cooking and baby formula. The beauty water setting makes a water that is a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft, beautiful appearance. The strong acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can be used to replace all of your harmful household cleaners. It's also safe to use topically to replace hand sanitizer, mouthwash, and even teeth whitener. Okay, finally, let's take a look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier, it removes pesticides from your produce, it makes it taste healthier, and makes your produce last longer. These are not organic, right? And pesticides are oil-based because when it rains, they have to have the oil so the pesticides don't fall off. Well, the 11.5 is our strong alkaline Kangen water that's highly antioxidant, and it actually can remove all oils, which is why you can replace your laundry detergent with it and replace any kind of like degreaser for your stove or any kind of like cleaner like that. But here is my favorite part. So we're gonna wash these tomatoes with bottled water, or just say filtered water, right? Then we're going to wash these tomatoes with the 11.5 water. Oops, gonna make a mess. Okay. We actually have this proven on PubMed to remove between 80 to 95% of all pesticides from your produce. My favorite part is that not only does the produce taste better, because it's not have that filmy, gross, slimy pesticide taste, and the produce lasts about a week longer. So by the way, when you wash your produce, so any fruits and vegetables at home with tap water, the chlorine is actually being absorbed into your fruits and vegetables. Same with your shower. That's why we have a shower unit. Even bottled water or filtered water at home, the chemicals are being put into the produce, but the worst part is it's not pulling out the pesticides and really cleaning the produce like you would like it to. Where the 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and emulsify it and break it down and pull out all those pesticides. So now that you've seen what this SD501 machine can do for your health, it's easy to see why Enagic says, change your water, change your life. We'd like to help bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you and your family and friends and make a global impact on health, starting with your community. One more note on bottled water. It may seem like the convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it's basically a poison to your body. And some bottled water companies take the clean water from indigenous people and they have no clean drinking water, just so we can have a more convenient bottle. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. When you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it's better for the community, the ecosystem, and you and your family.
Yeah, I believe we learned a lot from that video. Okay, we learned a lot from that video because you can see the 5 different types of water coming out from this wonderful machine for the use of the family. Okay, so here is the 6 basic features that distinguish Kangen machine from others. Okay, if you also look at that video, you see that the Kangen water is actually microcluster capability. That is the rate at which the water will get absorbed by your body. You can see the regular water is unable to penetrate through the tea, while the Kangen water is bruising the tea fast as possible. That's to tell you that's the same thing happened to your body. When you drink any of the water, the other one will be very difficult for the penetration to your body, while Kangen water easy get into your cell. And where your body need water is actually your cell. All right. So this is the 6 basic or 6 features that is in Kangen technology. The reason why Kangen machine is a medical device. The reason why every homes need to have it. There's an information reached me that there is a company that comes in that is calling also ionization machine. You see, there's somehow you can compare the fake with original. You can't compare it. So let's look at the 6 features before we can talk about that. The first is Kangen machine is the only ionized machine that is a medical device. The only ionized that have ISO 13485. This is the same standard organization numbers given to all medical equipment. Any medical equipment you see in the hospital, they have the same medical, this ISO standard number. So only Kangen machine have it. No other equipment outside medical device and Kangen machine have this. That is number 1. Number 2, Kangen machine is another features that is the only ionized machine that can produce the higher pH of 11.5 and the lower pH of 2.5. And the wide range is used as a drinking, which is the one we saw in the video. Cooking, you also saw it. Then skincare, healthcare, pesticide remover, and disinfectant. Okay, to keep your environment safe for your families and also for your pets and also for your plants. Number 3, Kangen machine has 5 years warranty from the date of purchase. Immediately you make payment for this machine, it's going to be quoted on your name. That's why we demand for your full details in order for us to upload it to the central unit of the company in France, so that they will now allocate your own machine with the serial number of the machine. Okay, so that machine, the security of it is the serial number that is attached with your name. So if anybody stole the machine, it is traceable back to you that this is your machine. Okay, so it comes with 5-year warranty from the date of purchase. Number 4, 30 years plus minimum lifespan in use from the date of purchase. For example, SD501, this particular one was produced in 1994. And this year make it 30 years, okay, that this machine is being in use, okay, 30 years. According to Mr. Oshiro, oh shit, this nonsense call, Oti gave me that. Okay, see on. Now, according to Mr. Oshiro, says that when you purchase Kangen machine, okay, is the only one that you are going to use for your entire life. That is, you are not going to buy another machine. You are not going to buy another machine. All right. Sorry, somebody is disturbing me on the phone. So you are not going to buy another one. This is the only one you're going to use for your entire life. And also you are going to will it to the next generation. Okay. So meaning 30 years is just a minimum. You are just starting to use it. All right. So the next one is that the machine has patented e-cleaning system. Okay. Patented e-cleaning systems. This is a monthly or in 2 or 3 months. If you are using the machine for personal use, you and your family, all right? You'll be doing it once in every 2 months or 3 months. But if you are using the same machine for commercial use, you need to carry out these services on monthly basis so that you're not required to do deep cleaning. E-cleaning is, it already comes with the machine. What we use, the CPU for service jack and the solution powder is already in your package when you receive the machine. At least that can last you for private use. It can last you for maybe the next 1 or 2 years before you can order for the powder from the office. All right. Okay. If you're using for commercial, maybe in a year, you can, in the next 1 year, you can order for another powder. So this you have to do in order for you to maintain the 30 years and above used. Endorsed by 6,500 doctors in Japan. This endorsements is what actually makes the fast, approval of ISO to give them a medical device. All right, so these 6 features, you can't get it in any ionized machine. Okay, you can't get it in any ionized machine. There was a man that we went to present to, and immediately he was trying to make an inquiry and all that. He was about to make payment, he was collecting back account and all that. So he now talked to one of his friends, and the friend now started talking to him about another ionized machine, which he said that one has a 13 plate. And the man now come back to us. We now told him, please kindly ask him 2 questions. Ask about medical device certification, ask him the last span, ask him about the 11.5 and also 2.5, which he couldn't. So we said, sir, the 13 plates might not even equal to 2 plates in what we have. And Kangen machine has SD501 has 7 plates. And you use it and again and again and again and again, and it can flow from morning to evening. Ask the person, can that one produce water from morning to evening without stopping the water? No other organization can do that for you. You see them, you have to use it for a little 30 minutes and wait for another 1 hour for it to reboot. It doesn't happen. Kangen machine is free and is used. You can use it in all weather. So this is what we are presenting to you, that you will own it and you started doing business with energy. Now, that is the product we just discussed. Here we are going to the business aspect. What can you benefit? What can you become when you partner with energy? I hope we know this guy in the screen. Robert Kiyosaki is the writer of Rich Dad and Poor Dad. That is the first book. He's a Chinese American. He's an economist guy. So in his venture or in his research, he discovered that if you live in any economy and you make money, okay, you fall under this quadrant. Because the other book he wrote, the second book he wrote, was Cash Flow Quadrant, which here we have the systems of these 4 categories that you are going to fall on. For example, you earn money in any economy, you fall in any one of these 4 categories. And wherever you fall will determine whether you continue your expenses will always be more than your income, or maybe you have excess flow cash. The first group of people is called employee, people that trade their time for money. These people trade their time for money, so they need to resume work every day and close in the evening. The second aspect is self-employed. Self-employed are people that own their own business, a small-scale business. These persons surrounded the business around him. I was there before. I was in self-employed, all right, before I read this book, I read cash flow, then I had to, do something about my income. Then I moved to business building aspect, which business builders are people that own a system or they partner with a system, okay? You partner with a system. And what is system? System is a system. You can't alter it. Once you come into the systems, you follow the system, you get the same result. So the owner of a system might not necessarily mean be in the pictures of running the system, because it is a system. So the system run on its own. So you can either create a system or you partner with a company that owns a system. Through that, you can make a lot of money as a business owners. Now, the last one is investor. Investors are people who invest their money, who their money work for them to make profit. So the only people mostly that does investment are people that own a business, because they have excess cash flow. Then they can put a lot of money in investment. For example, now GTB is selling shares. Access Bank is selling shares. I also learned that Fidelity is selling. So if you have excess cash flow sitting in your bank, instead of keeping it there, you can float it there, so that while your business is still running, producing money for you. So where you are, if you are under the E or X, which is employment or self-employed, usually you are not having excess flow of cash that you can play around to invest, to put into an investment. Only when you move yourself into this side, then you have peace of mind. So by partnering with an energy company, you are moved to business systems. All right. So let's go further. Here is this is the owner of the company, Mr. Oshiro. Mr. Oshiro, he established this company 50 years ago. You can see him at the side, where Mr. Eman is at the middle, then the wife is by the side. So Energy actually is a conglomerate company, a company that they have diverse businesses, okay? They are into farming, they have a golf course, they have hotels and all that. We have a supplement called Ukon. We have Ukon tea. Like this morning, I take Ukon tea. So Ukon is really very good for your body systems, for your health, for your, to have a strong immune system. Okay, either young or old or age, you need Ukon. Ukon is made from turmeric. All right, so they have a lot of diverse businesses. So let's go for that to know more. Now, Energy, like I told you, in 1974, they exist and they started, expansions in 2003 when they enter New York. All right, from there, they spread to so many countries, and we have some of our products. Some of the products are not presently yet in Nigeria, like MGuard is not in Nigeria. Then we have the last one is in Nigeria, and every other one, the machine. So Nigeria now is the only country, that's what I want you to look at. Nigeria is the only country that have energy company in the whole Africa. No other country have, which through us, we can penetrate through those companies, through those countries, so that we can also have an energy company established there. All right. So presently, Energy run business in 26 countries and 43 locations of offices around the world. All right. So we are just starting. So here is the business aspect, the features of the plant that pays you and I. First, no monthly qualification. In fact, you don't need to bring money to be buying product all the time. No. The only one that you have owned, the first one, keeps you in business for life. So you are not bringing in any external money to invest in it, all right, into Energy. No stocking or inventory. The machine you owned is either use it for commercial or use it for private use. Then you have your business account to run your business. So you don't need to do any other thing or maybe investing money. Rather, you begin to share your experience of what you enjoy from drinking Kangen water to others. No stocking or inventory, no annual renewal, no, cumulative sales, meaning the sales of you and whoever that buy machine through you will be counted for your advancement. Sponsoring globally, this one I enjoy so much. You can sell the machine in anywhere in the world. In even where you are in Nigeria, you can sell to someone in Canada, in Japan, in US, in anywhere, in UK, in Kenya, in South Africa. You can open a business of any country. So I'm looking for someone who will take a responsibilities of opening another companies, another countries in Africa, which the market, you take over the market. So then the highest pay in the industry. So this, you see it as we are going. Now, they have pay daily. They have daily pay through selling of the machine. Then the plan that pays us, it's patented, meaning your right is patented. No other network company that is patenting their marketing plan. Since 1995, when this machine, started on the market, all right? A lot of people has made money and the company have not changed the plan since then. A lot of people have become multi-billionaires in this, all right? Which the same thing is going to replicate in Nigeria. So let's go for that. Now, I want to introduce you to a plan that can skyrocket your finance, that can put you on a skyrocket mood, not on a car speed or train speed, but on a rocket mood, meaning your finance, your bank is about to experience a heavy cash flow, okay, once you follow the systems I'm about to present to you today. Now, is it okay when you have your Kangen machine, or let me say this, to start up any business, you need a setup capital, okay? But the capital you're going to use to start up this business is 5 million naira, which you are seeing there. Now, 5 million naira, we are not just going to pay 5 million naira. You are going to pay 5 million naira to own SD501, and also the machine will also be installed. The installation, everything is already in there. So the machine will also be installed in your home so that you can start enjoying your Kangen water. Now, after that, is it okay for you to share your experience, to tell your neighbors about a machine that you installed in your kitchen that is giving you water? Immediately you install Kangen machine in your home, you say bye-bye to bottled water, bye-bye to pure water, bye-bye to seaway. Does it mean your seaway machine is useless? Capital, no. You can use one of the jar of seaway to fetch from your Kangen machine and put it in your your seaway machine in order to get your tea water or thereabout. Okay, yes. So you know the day you are producing your water. So it's not like the one you buy that have been produced for months in BPA water bottle. So, but this time you're using it, you buy it, you get it from your kitchen and install your Kangen machine, in your seaway machine, less than 2-3 days, you exhaust it and you come back and fetch another one. No, the longer stays of that regular water in BPA make the water to leach, all right? But now you are using this, but it takes a little time to stay before you finish consumption. So you can still use it to receive your Kangen water. So that is clear. Now, is it okay after you enjoy this and you see the health of your health is improving, your cholesterol profile is intact? I tell people, once you drink Kangen water for 2-3 months, go for your total, checkup. Go for your total checkup. You see the amazing what your doctor will tell you about your health. Now, is it okay for you to also share your experience with your neighbors, with your friends, with your families, with your church members, if you're a Muslim, with your congregation? I said this capital yes. And I want to also say this. Even though you want to keep it to yourself, by the time people started looking at your energy, the way you look differently, they begin to ask you, what has happened to you? Then you will open up. So by you opening up, this is what begins to happen. You get 2 of your people who decide to also invest into their health by owning a Kangen machine. Only 2 of them invest to own Kangen machine. You are going to get 500,000. It's going to pass up. On each of the machine, you are getting 250,000 naira. On every 6 of SZ501 you generate, that paid this same amount, you are getting 250, 250. So on the two of them that buy the machine, you use your ID to fill it up and you earn 500,000. Now, remember, it is a system. So you have simply done your primary obligation. Okay, the next obligation is encourage these two to also share with 2 or 3 persons, okay, so that they can get their 2. So on that note, if the 2 bring in 2, making 4, then 1 million naira will pass up to you. Now, remember, you invest 5 million. Now, return on investment is already coming in to your account. Okay, but I want to say this. Do you agree with me that one person can bring in 5, 6, 7, 10? Yes, but when you do so, fill it up under the 2 of them so that anyone they are bringing, then they'll fill it down, down, down. That it might be possible. All right, so if you have any question, please kindly put it at the end. I will answer it. Now, on level 3, which the 4 person is going to bring their own 2 persons. Now, that 2 will make duplications of 8. Then 2 million will pass up to your account. On level 4, 8 will multiply into 2, making 16%, and the next is 4 million will pass to your account. Now, by the time you get to these levels, you can see that your investment within a short period of time has already come back to you. Now, how fast can you get back your investment? It depends on the action that you take. All right, depends on the action that you take. And are you limited within your environment? Capital, no. Like the business is global, you can introduce, like I sold to my friend in Ohio, in US. I sold to another guy in Canada. I sold to a guy in UK. And one of my downlines is negotiating for a lady in Hong Kong, which is going to pick his machine this week that we are going into. Okay, I sold to another guy in Cameroon, in Ghana. So you can sell anywhere to have these people in and introduce the same system to them, and the system begin to multiply. So the next level, which is level 5, you are getting 32%, which will pass up 8 million into your bank account. On this note, your system, you already create a system of multiplication. The system is downloading down the line. It's going. Now, the next level is level 6. You are going to have 64%, which will bring up 16 million into your bank account. On this note, you have made more than what you have invested while your Kangen machine is actually sitting in your kitchen and you enjoy your Kangen machine. Now, if you look at totally, you are bringing in 126 persons into the system, and it is not you that actually introduce them. You only bring in 2 who bring 2, and the 2 multiplication gets you up to 126 persons. On that note, you have made 31,500,000 in total. That is about times 6 of your initial investment. And on this note, on the plan of Energic, you become 6A distributor. You become 6A distributors on these 6 that you have generated. And by the time you become 6A distributor, you are going to join what we call career path. Career path will earn you immediately $3,000. Remember, the objective of this plan is to make you to achieve three basic elements. Element number 1, good health through drinking Kangen water. Element number 2, the financial freedom. Element number 3, peace of mind. So we are seeing on the number 2, which is financial freedom. So when you become CCA distributor, the system will pay you 3,000 once off payment, different from what you are earning from the sales of the machine that is generating from down the system. Now, by the time you're level 1, these first 2 persons introduced, they move, they also become CCA distributors. Then you become CCA2 distributor. They will take 3,000 each, then you take $6,000. Different from, the next level after that after that 16 million, the next is 32 million, the next is 64 million. This is how the money begins to come up as the matrix is filling down the line of 2 bring 2, 2 bring 2, the system begins to fill up. Now, by the time your level 2 becomes 6A2, then you become 6A2-2. Then you are taking 12,000, and they will take 6,000 each. Now, the objective of this system is to promote you and I into a 6A2-3, which is called the legacy rank. Legacy rank begins from 6A2-3. How do I mean by that? When you become 6A2-3, when your 2 of your downlines become 6A2-2, now you are going to earn one-time bonus of $25,000. If you check the rate as today rates, that should amount to like, let's say, let's go to 40 million naira, 25,000. Then 5,000 come every month. That's why we call it legacy. 5,000 come every month. And I want to let you know that energy distributorship is actually a legacy that you can actually will to your children, to your next generation. Okay. So once you become a 682-3, every month you begin to earn $5,000. Now, the next is once two of them you produce 682-3 too, then you become 682-4. You take $50,000 and 10,000 basic. Once you produce 682-5, 682-4 2, then you become 682-5. Then you are taking 100,000 once off and 15,000 every month. Lastly, produce 682-5 so that you can become 682-6. Then you will earn one-time bonus of $200,000 and basic of $20,000 every month. Now, the objective of this plan is to move you to a financial freedom. Remember, by the time you get to this level, you agree with me, you're already financially free. Okay? Now, watch this. The one-time bonus comes as your rank bonuses from 3,000 up to 200,000. This is a one-time as you rank the bonuses. You can also become 682-7, which is the next level. After you produce 682-632, then you earn $400,000. And your basic will become 40,000 every month. It's possible. Now, the next is legacy rank begin from 682-3, which you begin to earn $5,000 as you produce 682. We become 682-3. Then, when you become 682-4, 110,000, then 15, 20, and 40. Now, where I'm going is, once you become a 682-3, you're a legacy. But you haven't produced a legacy yet, so you won't earn the last bonuses you're having down there. But once you produce, one person will become 682-3. You started earning the last bonuses down, which is on every 682 distributed under you, you earn $360 per person. So if you have two, become times 2, different from the $5,000. Okay, this is how it could begin to go. That's why we said 682-3 is a legacy rank, which leads you to financial freedom. So this plan I present to you tonight is to lead everyone on call to become 682-3, which is the legacy rank. Okay, and that is when your financial freedom begins. All right. So I believe that you really enjoy that presentation. You really see that this plan can lead to everyone to become financially free. So to achieve this, we have a work plan that can lead you to this legacy rank. Either you are starting or you become 682-3. Now, what I mean is your job is to monitor up to level 3 down. First, you become a distributor, you own a machine. Now, your first thing you need to do, be fast as possible to get your 2. Now, once you get your 2, then monitor these 2 to get their 2 so that they can fill up the second levels. Then also monitor the all 6 of you responsibility to fill up the next down, which is 8 persons. That is your responsibility. Immediately you do that, then the job of these 2 persons also do the same thing to get to the level 3 down. So this is a roadmap. This is a work plan that everybody needs to work with. Your job as fast as possible. Because when you do this, you're almost take up all your investment in the system. By the time you become 682-3, your job is to monitor your first level to become 682-3. 2 become then so that you can produce it so that you can start earning legacy money. Okay, this is how the energy plan is. So let's go for that to also see more. Now, sorry, I want to take that. The work plan is very simple. Now, your first 3 levels will be your base for your legacy rank. Hence, choose your partner wisely. Now, what I'm telling you is, don't just choose anyhow person. Choose someone that shares same vision with you. Someone that is going to the same place you are going. Not that you are going to Abuja and the other person is going to Port Harcourt, you are asking him to follow you to Abuja. No. Choose someone that shares same vision with you. Somebody that want to live above complaint of economy hardship. Okay, somebody that doesn't look at what is happening in Nigeria, doesn't use that as a yardstick. Someone that wants an opportunity, that want to embrace, that want to run with the vision. So that is the kind of person you should choose. That's what he's saying. Then show the person this plan and let the person, go with you. So let's create a legacy with energy. So Your roadmap is 682-6. That should be a long-term goal that we are setting. So now here is just another additional bonuses that you earn is a kind of thing that the company do to generate more sales. That if you make more money, it's a context. Okay, you make more sales, then you make more money. This one is different from the main plan. This one will expire by November. So what that means is every day the highest sales take 500, while the second position take 300. What that means is for you to be in context of this, for you to be in context from as a beginner, at least you must make a sales in a day, minimum of 6 to 7, 8 machines. Once you have 5 machines and above, you're already in a context. So at the end of the day, they will check the whole world, who is having the largest sales. A single person will have the largest sales in a day. Once they pick you as you having, then you take 500. Then after picking the 500, they look at the next person too. Then the person take $300. This is just an additional difference from what we are presenting of the main plan. All right, so let's go. Now, this is something that the Energy does to all their leaders. This is Mr. Simon, and here is Mr. Simon's friend. This is Mr. Miguel. Mr. Miguel is 682-4. Why Simon is 682-3? All right. Once we go 682-3, then Mr. Oshiro will plant a tree, okay, to appreciate your doing, your partnering with them and becoming a top leader in the system, and he will be watering the tree as it grows. That's what you are seeing in the pictures there. Okay, so it's just a recognition of top leaders. All right, so let's go now. The roadmap, success roadmap. What are your next steps and goal? Number one, the first steps is start up, get started, get as fast as possible to become energy distributors by only one Kangen machine. So the next step is get your 2 persons to come in to enroll 2 solid partners, serious partner. Step number 3 is that help your step 3 to be able to get their 4 persons, then help your step 4. And then by the time you get to this step 4, you must have be able to almost end the total of your initial deposit. That is the roadmap that we just showed you earlier. Just emphasizing it. Now, expectation. Okay, expectation. All right. So enroll a business partners. That is number 1. You are offering an opportunity to people to create their legacy. That is number 1. Then number 2, follow the system. Now, build a 3 levels and supervise upward your levels. 9 levels will make you a 682-3. Now, a system is a system that you follow. Now, if you work in Zenith Bank and you are getting a job in promotion, maybe you are giving a better offer in GTB. You can't say because you're a banker, then you just come into GTB and start working. No, you have to go through the systems to know more about the system that they use in GTB, because every organization have their own different system. For the fact that you're coming across from one bank to the other, that doesn't mean that you can be able to operate that system very well. So a system is something that runs automatic autopilot. Okay, so you don't bring in your own idea, you just follow the systems that is presented to you. This is the plan that we are presenting to you that can help you to achieve a financial freedom and also peace of mind while you consume your water on a daily basis. Next is either 100% participation. Participation means attending meetings like what we're having, trainings, upskills yourselves, and create a group impact on a new members. That is, bring in new members, invite them. Next week Sunday, we're going to have another one to the glory of God. The mercy of God see us through this new week. And on Sunday, we're going to convert again. Please let the house be filled up. Let's have new persons, even more distributors to come in and invite guests to be able to see this information so that we can be able to run with this vision. All right. Now, with top 3 ideas in the world. Number 1, Murphy law says that the more you fear something, the more it happens to you. You know, this is something that happened to us on daily basis. For example, if you begin to be afraid of something, your mind is where the battle happened. You fear something, before you know, that same thing you are afraid of will manifest. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. The way your mind wired will also determine what happened around you. So please, you need to take fear away. Don't allow the economic situation to debar you of what you can actually achieve through partnering with this great company, and see the end from the beginning and start working towards the actualization of your dreams. So, law 2 says that is a Kidding law says that if you write the problems down clearly, then the matter is already half solved. That is a problem share. It's got problem half solved. Don't just keep the problem within you and start thinking about it. Before you know, you magnify it. But put it down, as in the book of Daniel. He said, write the vision down, let it clear and be to well read for whoever that saw it, so that the vision can come to manifestation. So this is what we are saying. Okay. Now the last one, okay, the last one says the Lawson law says that if you put information and intelligence first at all time, then the money keep coming in. That is, this is a well thought intelligence information that we're giving to you. Now, don't just keep it, but what you do, you share, you talk to people about it, put in your own effort to let the system work for you. Then you'll be able to achieve greatly in the system. I believe that I've done this. This is picture you are seeing is the last 50 years anniversary of Energy we celebrated in Japan, in Okinawa. Over 8,000 converged to experience this. And Mr. Kumar snapped this photograph to put it on this module. So I believe you enjoyed the presentation tonight. So the floor is actually open for question and answer. Please kindly unmute yourself. If you have any questions, the floor is actually open for you to ask your